What's going on, everybody? C4 here, and today, quick little update, a little tidbit. I saw this posted on Deuce Douglas's. Everyone should know him by now if you're in the franchise community. He made the insane like revision of franchise mode on Operation Sports. I think he also has a YouTube channel. Go check him out. But it was just, I would have found out about it later, but I saw it and I was like, man, that's dope as shit. They have updated with the last patch the 99 gear. So as you can see here with Mr. Carson Wentz, because Carson Wentz should, you got the 99 gold and white gloves, and you got the 99 Menace Pro cleats. Those cleats are dope. You can put them on any player you want, so we put them on Carson Wentz because we do know he's eventually going to be a 99 overall, and it looks beautiful. But I think, man, ultimately this goes to a... First of all, it's cool. It's something they didn't have to do. It was something they did in real life. They gave to all the members of the 99 overall club. Like, you know, Luke Kuechly got them. You got, obviously, Antonio Brown got them. I assume everyone else did. Those are just, I think, Von Miller and stuff, because Von Miller got swag dab on them. But, you know, it's something that they didn't have to do. And there was a couple other gear additions that happened that I don't think really happened much last year. I think maybe last year, like middle way through the game, maybe around Christmas time, we got an update that had a couple new pieces of gear here and there. But just adding fun stuff like this, it's, you know, there are still more problems with Madden. Don't get me wrong. There are still a bunch of things they can look at patching in. The max contract glitch is kind of annoying. The fact that no matter what you do, change a scheme, change a playbook, your mobile quarterback, if you are a Cam Newton, a Lamar Jackson, or anything in between, will not scramble in the sim. The play of the moment seems completely randomized this year, judging by some of the rebuild results that we've had. There's no draft class randomizer. I'm going to keep pounding the table on that because I think we could get that in a beta or a patch or something like that. A beta form in a patch at some point during the season. So, you know, I'm not trying to use this to mask over what is still a problem with this game. But the fact that they're, you know, I've been enjoying this game for the most part. It's the best Madden I've played in the last couple years. It should be the best Madden you guys have played in the last couple of years. That they're adding like little things like this. Like little things like this that if they continually keep to add little pieces of gear that new gloves, new face masks, put that equipment grewer to work. I think it's dope. I think it's definitely a welcome addition to Madden, and it's a model that I think a lot of video games are going to transition to. And I think that, you know, everyone, even EA has come out and said they want to move to like a subscription-based game service in the next, I would say, within the next 5 years. Next 5 years, you will just, because you're going to run out of numbers for Madden eventually. It's going to sound weird when you get to Madden 25, because we've already had a Madden 25. So before they even get to that point, I think we're just going to get a Madden game, and then they're just going to continuously upgrade the game, you know, for like 2 years versus getting a new game every single year. And, you know, a good preview of this most likely potential model is like this: adding more content in game, not just patching the game, not just fixing the bugs, but continually adding more content that is not just brand new cards in Madden Ultimate Team. And with them adding this is kind of like a community request a little bit. I remember Not the Expert made a post when it became public that these 99 cleats were a thing in real life. Like, man, how awesome would that be to be able to get these in Madden? How awesome would that be to say when your player gets a 99 overall, you could pop them into those exclusive cleats if you want to in your franchise modes or just obviously in offline modes. So, you know, that was, you know, got some momentum. And maybe, you know, the powers that be heard that suggestion was that, you know what, that's a pretty good idea. So this kind of leads me to believe that if we're going to give them the benefit of the doubt that they're listening to us, especially, you know, because we need to refer in this to equipment base, because that's all we have for proof right now, that they will continually add more and more equipment. What is left? What is left to be added into this game in terms of equipment? I want to see the Leighton Vander Esch plastic neck roll, like the neck guard. Right now we get that old school white one, which is good for the flashback players. It's in the game because of Legends that they add in Madden Ultimate Team will eventually, you know, some of them will have that neck roll. Like I think Howie Long had it, and a couple offensive linemen like Dan Deerdorf and stuff. But I want to see like the more modern one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Will Hernandez, the very talented guard out of UTEP. We all know my feelings on UTEP, but the very talented guard for the Giants, he wears the plastic neck roll. Leighton Vander Esch wears the plastic neck roll. We know that the guy that makes all of the equipment updates is a Cowboys fan. Why not try to make Leighton Vander Esch look as realistic as possible by giving him that neck roll and giving everyone else the option for the neck roll? Because you throw that neck roll on a running back or a fullback, you look badass. You throw it on a middle linebacker, you look badass. I used to do it all the time. Most of you guys done it. If you would have played Madden like 4 or 5 years ago when that was an option, almost everyone in a creative player standpoint would put that gigantic neck roll because it looks scary as shit. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for from equipment. I don't really know what else you could. I always liked more detail on like the big arm bandages, like the old school arm bandages, like from like you look at like any of the Raiders offensive linemen from the 70s, they just had huge bandages up and down their arms. You know what would be dope? Because they always add in, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but that wide receiver that used to do Stickum on the Raiders, he had like a freaking, I don't know, like a Scandinavian last name. Fred Biletnikoff used to have Stickum. So he had like these white like sleeves on his forearms, and they were just covered in this orange goop. Hey, add that. I would love it in my franchise mode, because let's be honest, Corey Coleman, Kelvin Benjamin, they struggle with drops from time to time. Oh, bam, slap on the Stickum forearm glove things, and they'll magically get +2 catching. How would I add that for the equipment? I don't know, man. The possibilities are endless. I know a lot of you guys are a lot more into equipment than I am, judging by like when I make my creative players and stuff like that. You're like, that's not the equipment he wore. F Fusion Z face mask C4. Come on, or you have this face guard. I mean, the more face masks they can add, they're dope. I know they added in Fletcher Cox's new face mask, his little custom one that he wears, the crazy, like, squished up one, which was pretty awesome. But, yeah, let me know what equipment you guys want to see. Maybe I can get a little tweet out there of the top suggestions and send them to the powers that be. And hopefully that this 99 Club Gear Edition, which, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I'm making this video because I actually think that's kind of cool, and I think more so it represents the trend that Madden is going towards, the trend that this brand new Madden team is going towards of adding more new content, not just for the Madden Ultimate Team genre, but for everyone else that plays Play Now, for everyone that plays franchise mode. So yeah, I think it's pretty dope. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about yesterday's patch? I guess we could quickly talk about the patch yesterday and everything that's coming through. They like fixed the thing where the commentators were calling San Diego, but they're calling the Chargers San Diego. But look, let's be honest, everyone calls the Chargers San Diego. They basically like kind of revamped the hit stick, how the hit stick works, which is pretty good. It definitely makes it feel, you know, because the fumbles were getting a little crazy. Usually it was hit power and strength going up against break tackle rating to determine if there'd be like a big fumble or something like that. And they've completely removed strength from the formula to hopefully add a better balance to the hit stick. So I think that's a welcome change. Looks like they might have made it so possession catches work. Because let's be honest, if you hold X, it seems like more often than not, the DBs have been swatting them away. There's an upgrade to the play action pass blocking. And I gotta say it like that because my mind has gone numb to how many times either play action pass is going for 40 yards or you're getting sacked. There's no in between. And the sack is an instant sack. The sack's not you're holding onto the ball too long trying to find your receivers or a coverage sack because no one's wide open. It is as soon as you get out of the play action animation, there's 4 defenders on you just going, hey, baby. And they're just, you know, destroying you to the ground. You know, there's been a couple of updates to Ultimate Team. I mean, who really cares about Ultimate Team if you're watching this? If you do care about Ultimate Team, you know, I think they just made it, you know, simple bugs. There's nothing really here to talk about for franchise mode, to be completely honest with you, outside of they added a player name. When someone gets an injury, you know, it usually just pops up, this guy's injured, and that's all you find out. Now, when it pops up, it'll show you that, you know, this guy's hurt right away, so you don't have to wait like 2 or 3 plays and get to the cutscene like we did in the Husky series with Dallas Goedert, which we had, you know, anticipation was killing us. So that is a welcome addition and maybe something that should have been added in at launch. But again, kind of with the shoes, it was a top community request. We wanted to see the injury timeout pop up right away with a little banner that lets us know who was hurt so we can kind of make that decision in our head right away, that instant notification, if you will. And people were saying, we need that, we need that, we need that. And people weren't talking about what wasn't included in the game. They were kind of crapping that wasn't it because that was something simple. And it's like, if you're not going to change the scoreboards, you're going to leave the scoreboards exactly the same. Well, how about add something to the scoreboards to make it feel a little bit different? And I think that along, you know, it's with the 99 shoes, the new gear. It's a trend in the right direction and maybe is going towards the future of the game. They added some updated player likenesses, which is kind of good. They have a whole big list. For me, they added Corey Clement, which is good. They added Jarrett Davis, who we traded for in the Husky series. They added Dallas Goedert, who we traded for in a Husky series. I don't know if I need to make a storyline where they had face transplants or what have you. But I think that's pretty dope. So anything from the patch that I didn't really talk about that you guys are hype about, let me know. Anything that's still not fixed that maybe we can make a little noise on Twitter, let me know. And until next time, guys, it's C4 saying, make sure you check out my Discord. My Discord chat is on fire. A little bit later today, there's going to be a new style, new different type of rebuild coming out. Not a series, just a one-off that I think you guys will enjoy. And until next time, it's C4 saying, if you're your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. And until next time, peace out.